For over 20 years at Prep, we have proudly bestowed the honor of the Reverend Martin G. Shaughnessy Distinguished Ignatian Educator Award to a deserving Prep faculty or staff member. The Distinguished Ignatian Educator Award is named for legendary Father Martin Shaughnessy of the Society of Jesus, who taught theology at Fairfield Prep for over 40 years. Many remember Father Shaughnessy as the quintessential Ignatian educator and man for others. He was a larger-than-life presence at Prep and a legendary Jesuit of our community. Father Shaughnessy was a shining example of all that is best in Jesuit teaching, and he set the standard for us all. Father Shaughnessy, retired at Campion Center in Boston, still streams Prep games on YouTube and sends cards of encouragement every year. Once a Prep man, always a Prep man. It is my pleasure to share with the Prep community today our 2024-25 honoree, nominated by his peers and colleagues. This year's recipient of the Distinguished Ignatian Educator Award emulates the core characteristics of the Ignatian educator. Our honoree is a gifted teacher who continues to bring passion, variety, rigor, care, and deep love of our Jesuit tradition to his classroom every day. This teacher engages and inspires students in and out of the classroom and models the gifts of presence and openness to growth. Our honoree exhibits daily examples of Ignatian generosity and is also engaged in nearly every Ignatian program, retreat, service immersion, and opportunity given at Prep. Our awardee demonstrates a daily willingness and self-giving that inspires colleagues and students and parents alike. As a coach and mentor, our honoree is a sterling example of how an Ignatian leader can and should root all things in our Jesuit way of proceeding, which grows out of a care and concern for the whole person. This teacher, mentor, coach shows this care to all players, coaching staff, and their families. And having graduated from Prep, competed here, and studied here, our honoree holds Prep's mission in sacred trust. This educator's room is a safe haven for students, but most especially those who sometimes find themselves lost or confused, and has been a champion for diversity and belonging. He is a justice warrior in the spirit of our teacher, Jesus Christ. To quote from one of his colleague nominations, "I have so much admiration for him. He gives so much of himself to his work. He cares so deeply about taking care of those in his charge and in the classroom. Certainly he wants them to learn, but he wants them to feel loved." It is my distinct privilege to announce that the 2024-25 recipient of the Reverend Martin G. Shaughnessy Distinguished Ignatian Educator Award is our brother, our colleague, your old pal, Kevin Kery.
I think you guys can grab a seat. I'm not going to keep you super duper long, I promise. But thank you, Mr. Cashman. Thank you to all those who selected me for this. Thank you to those who nominated me for this. It's a very overwhelming honor for me to receive. I don't think that any of us, my colleagues or myself, we don't really get into this business to necessarily be recognized in this way. But we get in this business to walk with you in this very important stage of your lives. That's the reward. That's the gift, is to be able to be with you in the classroom every day, on the fields, and everywhere in between. And I'm very overwhelmed with this, and I'm very, very thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for this community, which I know is my home. Thank you.